shall I do some question about your companies? Because here there are all the young people, not only the young people from an important Italian party, and most of them use the social network, they use X. And I saw in the past days that the CEO of Disney said, I don't want to invest any advertising on X. And he's investing, for example, in the Meta, in the Instagram, and he said there are problems of, I don't know which kind of problem they find on X. I want
child exploitation on Instagram.
What's going on? Why an important investor like Disney said something so tough on X? What's going on there?
Well, first of all, I think X will be fine, and we are actually already seeing advertisers return to X. So I guess they were, I don't know, upset with something I said or something, I don't know. But the advertisers, I think, the brand advertisers are they're always worried about their brand, and maybe a bit more than they should be. But I think it's a short-term issue. Like I said, the advertisers, they sometimes get upset, but then they usually calm down and they return to advertising. So
come on, you know that there is the woke virus over there.
Well, yes, that's the problem.
I don't want to answer for you.
Yeah, no, you're right. If we're going to fight the woke mind virus, then the woke mind virus will fight back. And unfortunately, Disney is deeply infected with the woke mind virus. In fact, if you ask an AI, what is the most woke company on earth, it's Disney.
Really?
And you have to say, I think they should be asking themselves, what would Walt Disney think of Disney today? I think he's turning in his grave. I think he's not happy.
Sure.
If the namesake of the company is not happy, that's probably a bad sign. Because Walt Disney, what did he care about? He cared about bringing joy to people's lives. He making wonderful things that children and families could enjoy. And he created some of the coolest art in the world and stuff that even 100 years after it's created, we still remember it, and it's still a major thing. But you have to say, how great was Walt Disney? It was amazing. But now, Disney, at least for now, is deeply infected with the woke mind virus. I think that will change over time.
I hope so. He arrived at the European Commission. They're not investing on X. You know that.
Maybe they got the woke mind virus too. Yeah.
You don't care.
I think so. And it's like, why are they importing this crazy thing from America? It's just something that was created basically by sort of far left crazy people in US colleges, and now it's spreading all over the world. And it's like the thing is, the woke mind virus, it's not a message of joy, it's a message of division.
Sure.
It's not a message of love, it's a message of hate. And it's like, and so I'm like let's, I don't know, I'm in favor of have a future that's got more love, more more, and let us build a fun, exciting future. And the woke mind virus is all about condemning one group and condemning this, condemning that. It's like, and it's also just being it just wants to scold you all the time and treat you I don't know, who wants to be scolded? It's not fun. So anyway, I think we want to have so I guess at its heart, my concern is that the woke mind virus is anti-civilizational.
End of civilization.
Anti-civilization.
Now, if it represents a cost for your company, you have a trade-off between the cost of your position and the cost for the company. What's your choice? And how much is important in your behavior, the free speech standing? That's the question.
I do think free speech is incredibly important, because if people cannot speak their minds, and then we won't have a democracy. Democracy is the foundation of democracy is freedom of speech. Yeah.
But also saying something. So is laughing at that because he knows that it's so important for you. But tell me more about the free speech, because here is very important. A person here couldn't speak for a lot of people because they were considered mavericks and worse than that. Free speech for everybody is important, not just for the person who say the right things. It's correct.
Exactly. No, exactly. Free speech means that free speech is only relevant. Free speech is only meaningful if you allow people you don't like to say things you don't like. So that's how it's working. That's how you know it's working. Because once you start to censor people you don't like saying things you don't like, it's only a matter of time before that censorship turns on you. Eventually, live by the sword, die by the sword. Live by censorship, die by censorship.
2 minuti. Vabbè, allora abbiamo 2 minuti. Ragazzi, qua che cosa? Tutti fategli un applauso a Elon. Dai, facciamogli altri paio di minuti, Elon, why